started the stream now. I'll start the recording when we start the actual podcast. Let's see if it works.
Oh, if you want, one good idea would be before, so we could gather ourselves a little bit when you do start. We could have like something like an intro at the very beginning. But that'll come a little bit later since we haven't really done too many podcasts.
So it says it's connecting.
Okay.
Periscope's online. So it says Periscope's online. It says it's connecting to Twitch and YouTube.
Okay, that's cool. Another thing, if you want to, Dominic, I think we could start adding panels, on Twitch. You know those things at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
You've ever been on the Twitch site?
Yeah.
Yeah. We could do that later.
Yeah, we should probably do that. Is it up on Twitch?
All I have to do is I have to look for the password because it's not off the top of my head. Okay, there it is.
All right, it's up on YouTube.
There we go.
All right, it's up on YouTube. Up on Twitter, Periscope. Up on Twitch?
Yep, it's up on Twitch.
Alright. So then we're good.
Yeah, we are.
Alright. Do you want to start the podcast now, or do you want to have a little pre-show talk?
No, I think we're okay. We'll go ahead and just have some fun. What the hell, man? I think we'll be okay. Do you just want to start now?
Yeah, I'll start right now.
Okay. Do you want me to do intro?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, what did we say it was? Welcome to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second, let me pull up the notes.
Alright, just do it. Give me a countdown when you're ready.
Alright, we're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the Dan and Dom show. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, we're just gonna jump right into the podcast. First thing that we're gonna be talking about today is the vacation, the reason why we haven't really done this podcast. So if you guys don't know, if you guys don't follow us on Twitter, right there, plug Twitter.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Always gotta plug Twitter.
Always gotta plug Twitter, exactly. So yeah, if you don't follow us on Twitter, I basically said that I'm on vacation. If you also follow me on my Twitter as well, the personal one that I have for my channel, I also said that on my Twitter. But yeah, I was basically on vacation at Colombia, which, if you don't know, is in South America. I don't know. I'm just making sure. Some people are not geography freaks or whatever. But yeah, I was in Colombia for 6 days, basically a week, and it was really fun. Pretty much all I did there is, I would say, I just chilled and enjoyed the weather and went to the pool a lot. But I think some of the highlights of the vacation would be us actually going out into the actual city. So where were we exactly again? We were in Cartagena, if you wanna be Spanish about it. And we were in the old city. That was where our hotel was located. So we basically just roamed around the streets that are pretty tiny. If you've ever been to Italy, in places where the streets are really tiny, because I know in Italy that's how the streets are. That's pretty much how the streets were there in Cartagena, and yeah, we just went around, shop went shopping, cause I don't know, clothes there were pretty nice, whatever. Ate a lot of really, really good food. I think the other highlight would definitely be the food, and we also went on a boat trip. So we went on an island close to Cartagena, and yeah, that was pretty much it. We spent the whole day there, and then we went back to the mainland. And yeah, that was pretty much my whole trip. Just a lot of really good food, a lot of exploring, because I don't know, there you can't just sit in the hotel the whole time. And yeah, that's about it. That was my vacation. So.
Alright, that sounds like a fun vacation. While you were talking about your vacation, I was working on the correction to fix up your video a little bit, and I was playing with the hues, and you were like orange at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, guys. Sorry. See, the thing is, the unfortunate thing about doing something like a podcast show or just really content creation in general is that it's kind of important what kind of gear you have. I'm not gonna lie. So, unfortunate thing about that is that stuff's pretty expensive, and yeah, I'm just stuck with my webcam while Dominic has his. Uh, how much was your camera worth again? Because you're using your camera right now, right?
No, I'm actually using my webcam right now.
Okay, see, that's what I mean. I'm guessing Dominic knows more about his webcam settings than I do, because the first time that I ever clicked on these settings, my webcam was when we did the first episode of the show.
Yeah, that was a great pre-show.
Yeah. But yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to IGTV, which is basically some people are calling it that Instagram is declaring war on Twitter, not on Twitter.
On YouTube.
On YouTube, exactly, on the long video format. So I'm just gonna let Dominic take this over because he knows a lot more than I do, since I'm probably not gonna be using IGTV and still just going to be YouTube.
Alright, so what IGTV is, it's pretty much like a mobile-first version of YouTube. If you kind of look at what they're planning on doing, they are kind of following the footsteps of what what YouTube did, with they're starting off letting people have like everyone able to upload video, but they're not going to be paying them yet, and then only some accounts get to do longer videos, and then later down the road they'll be adjusting things. They might find a way to put advertisements in or monetize the platform and make money off of it and pay creators, which would be pretty cool. But what I think about YouTube, what IGTV, Instagram TV, it's not really a competitor to YouTube. It's like something that could easily be YouTube and IGTV together. They're their own separate things pretty much, because IGTV is not really going to have the same stuff that YouTube has, because of the totally different demographics that they are. Instagram TV is pretty much going to be mobile focused for its lifespan. There's going to be a lot of people doing mobile first content for IGTV. I'm going to be doing it, but I'll tell you guys later. Focusing on the mobile is more of Instagram's prioritization as well, but YouTube is more pretty much everything, web, TV, everything mobile friendly, everything that they need to be able to do to have everyone on all these platforms be able to watch YouTube. But Instagram is just focused on the mobile side of this.
For sure. I also want to add, like, I feel like YouTube's been around for so long. There's definitely that changes that YouTube could make that would make the platform a lot better, for sure. Personally, one thing that I feel like YouTube should push more for is, I think there should be like a complete overhaul on the amount of things that creators on the site actually know about the for example, what reason your videos got demonetized or stuff like that. You know, I think that would be a pretty good change up on YouTube. Um, but yeah, as Dominic said, I think Instagram has always been focused more, I think, for my generation and Dominic's generation, just because I feel like we're constantly on our phones and we're constantly using Instagram. Not a lot of people my age use Facebook anymore. Um, and I feel like that would be more of their target audience. It would be the people that are actually using Instagram, but now there's just longer video formats. Um, Whereas I feel like YouTube is just more for everybody because it's just a massive video streaming platform. Um, because I know people that are like in their 40s that use YouTube for how to fix something for some kind of tutorials. And I don't feel like those kind of people would be using IGTV to do the same thing that they could do on YouTube. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about IGTV.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you think of like the concept of having vertical video as a new format that's gonna be obviously here to stay? Snapchat is vertical, Instagram is vertical, Facebook is focused on vertical content, but yet this podcast is recorded and streamed in a horizontal landscape mode instead of a portrait like vertical way. Well, what do you think about the vertical idea of IGTV?
Okay, so I feel like the thing that I like about horizontal is that it captures a lot more of you and just like the background. And I don't know. Personally, for me, I find it really annoying watching videos uh, vertically, because I feel like it just takes things away. For example, on Instagram, um, I'll find videos that could be formatted towards the vertical way, but they're formatted obviously still in their normal way, which is horizontal. And you could clearly tell that you cannot see as much with a vertical video rather than a horizontal video. Um, and I don't know. Personally, for me, I've always liked horizontal over vertical. Um, for something like scrolling through social media, I don't think it's that big of a deal because I still feel like the focal point um, of these social medias is pictures, even though video is starting to have a larger presence. I, s- I feel like there's still more video or more photos rather than videos, and for that reason, I'm okay with using vertical formats in social medias like Instagram and Facebook. So, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, uh, like since they are pretty much mobile-based
yeah,
places, it makes sense to um, watch it vertically instead of horizontally. But you can easily just rotate your phone and watch it horizontally. I've seen people make their stuff on Instagram TV horizontally. It kind of annoys me, uh, but it's not that big of a deal. It's still the way that most people want to make their content, but it's not what the platform's supposed to be on. That's why it annoys me. It's because people aren't really embracing the change. They're kind of staying to what they want to do. Um, if that makes any sense,
yeah,
they want to keep their old format. They don't want to embrace the change of a mobile first environment, and you know, it's since it is mobile first, it's like you kind of should make it vertically because that's how we hold our phones. Obviously,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why these platforms are making it vertically, not landscape. Uh,
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I feel like with something like IGTV, you you should be watching it vertically because, again, it is mobile first, and literally everybody holds their phones up vertically. Um, so yeah, for sure, I feel like there, in that aspect, it should definitely be vertical video, but um, let's see, if I'm watching like any other video that is not on like like social medias that I use like Snapchat or Instagram, then I expect those videos to be horizontal over vertical. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. All right. So let's try to like get off of the Instagram topic. But I want to mention. I want to just talk about like, are you actually going to be making content for IGTV, or
Me personally,
yeah, like some podcast exclusives right now?
um, are we going to be doing it, or are
Well,
you
I don't
just
know. We kind of can,
yes?
if we wanted to, but because I know I am going to be making even some exclusives for
Okay,
IGTV.
okay.
Um,
See, the thing is though, I don't know if for me, I'm gonna answer this first personally,
yeah.
and in my portion, and then maybe we'll talk a little bit about the Game and Down show.
Mhm.
Um, but for me personally, I have not yet decided if I want to do an Instagram. I did do a Facebook page for a while, but I haven't really been too active on it, but I've still been checking some of the analytics on it, and maybe I will maintain it. But the problem with doing all that stuff is that it just personally for me it kind of drives me crazy. And something that I really admire Dominic for is the fact that you can literally like there's so many social media platforms that you're on, and you use them all pretty regularly,
Yeah.
that that's like for me that would be something that's really hard to do. um just because with something like what I do is like YouTube and Twitch. With Twitch, you can't take all of your YouTube stuff and just transfer it over onto your Twitch stuff. There's certain new Twitch things that you have to do that are only like Twitch exclusives, quote unquote. Um, so yeah, personally, maybe I'll do IGTV, just because I feel like Instagram is really popping off right now, like
Hmm.
really
Yeah, I
popping
mean they
off.
have over 1 billion monthly users. Well,
Yeah,
active
yeah,
users. So.
it's insane. Like Instagram is where it's at right now for sure. So maybe if I want to get like some more exposure, maybe expose some more people to my channel and what I do, maybe I will decide to do IGTV at one point in time. But I feel like for me personally, the thing that I do right now, which is mostly just like vlogs and gaming stuff, I don't think it's that good for IGTV. So
I
I
mean,
feel like
Ninja. I think they partnered with Ninja.
yeah, they did.
I mean, if you could find a way to do gaming, that would be massive for you.
Yeah, for sure. Because again, I feel like for me, it seems like it's not that suitable, but I'll see what Ninja's doing on the platform because I'm honestly curious. I did see that they did sign him to IGTV for him to do something. I know also like Lele Pons is doing a cooking show. Is that what she's doing?
I don't know what she's doing. I
Yeah,
honestly don't follow her though. So.
yeah. No, I actually learned this from the Philip DeFranco show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I think she is doing a cooking show on IGTV, which to me is insane. Like I don't see why you wouldn't want. I'm guessing she's gonna do horizontal on IGTV, but as we previously
No,
talked
I
about,
don't think so. I think she is gonna do vertical. I mean, it's not. You can see like if you ever use Snapchat, like Tastemade, they make it work.
okay,
Like
yeah,
all you can easily make it work. It's just you just need different gear or different. You need to learn how to use your gear differently,
yeah,
and you just gotta have that in the back of your mind. It's not horizontal, so you gotta
yeah.
work around it and stuff. So, yeah.
I don't know. I may honestly decide to do IGTV and to find something to do on it because I think it is a platform that can generate a lot of of potential and a lot of exposure for anybody. So I'm for the Dan and Dom show. I feel like it is worth it to go ahead and do. I don't know. I'm guessing we could do something other than podcasts on
Yeah, we could have
IGTV.
little snippets,
'Cause
like
I don't. Yeah,
segments on there. Yeah.
exactly. And I think again the more things that we do, the better, honestly. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like I said before, I am going to be doing some exclusives, so I'm going to fully embrace Instagram TV. So if you guys want to go on my Twitter, links are on my Twitter posts. I've been posting a lot. My first IGTV's actually been posted. Was it yesterday morning? I think it was. So,
Yeah, I believe so.
yeah, that was all the updates, including IGTV. If you guys really want to know what's going on my Instagram, that update had everything that's coming new. I'm doubling down my work right now. After this podcast, I have to get a couple things done for Instagram, and there's just going to be a lot of exclusives for Instagram. I'm going to fully embrace it. It's going to be the platform I focus on most after Twitter and YouTube. All right, so let's do just a quick topic. Google Podcasts. What Google Podcasts is, it's pretty much the Apple Podcasts of Google, but Google is making podcasts way nicer and kind of to fit in to our generation and make it a much more viable option. Instead of kind of music streaming, podcasts are being pushed a lot, and now that Google's backing it with their own dedicated podcasting app, this podcast is even on Google Podcasts, so if you're watching on Google Podcasts, thanks. You're the real cool kid. Um, but yeah,
You're the real hipster, dude.
yeah, but yeah, I think Google Podcasts is a great move from Google. It's gonna be pretty fun. All right.
I quickly actually wanted to ask you, do you um I feel like I've used Apple Podcasts a very minute number of times, very small number of times. And I was wondering, do you yourself like using Apple Podcasts? Because I feel like it's kind of confusing for me personally.
Yeah, I like to listen to on Apple Podcasts, but hold on. I just had to get a drink of water. My throat's getting dry. I like the Apple Podcasts app, but there are just some minor changes that I'd want to do. From my experience, I couldn't find any ways to actually enjoy a podcast from the beginning. So, like, from the first ever episode. Because most people don't do, like, seasons. With seasons, you can do it, but I really want to be able to watch a podcast from the first episode and watch until what's the latest episode. So, I've been trying with Adam Savage. Do you know him from Mythbusters?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he runs a company called Tested, and they have a podcast. And I really wanted to watch it from all the way in the end, the bottom. So I had to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and I had to play each video all the way until I get to the top. And that just kind of is annoying, and it ruins the experience for me because I want to just listen to the podcast. I don't want to keep having to go down, pick a podcast, and just like make these 20-minute segments into a large row of like play next or play later. I just want it so I can press a button and it watches. But other than that, I think Apple Podcasts isn't that bad. I follow a lot of people. I feel like they should give the user of the apps a little bit more control of how they manage everything. But other than that, I think Apple Podcasts is pretty good.
Yeah, I was on my phone while Dominic was talking. I was just checking out Apple Podcasts because I'd actually uninstalled Apple Podcasts, and I just reinstalled it, and it honestly, like from just looking at it for a little bit, it's not that bad. It's all your podcasting essentials. You have to search, you browse, whatever. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to quickly touch up on Apple Podcasts and Dominic's opinion. So yeah, now we are going to be doing a little segment about content creation. First thing that we are going to be talking about here is kind of the struggles that we've gone through of personal content creating. One of the things that I think all really, because honestly, in the grand scheme of things, me and Dominic are basically insignificant in the YouTube game with the amount of subscribers that we have. Um, and I mean, Dominic's actually he's made some really popular videos. Like, I mean, 15, like there's been old videos of his that have gotten like over
Oh
10K.
yes, the Razor videos.
Yeah, they're rated
Back when I was just solely tech.
yeah.
15K views
Yeah,
on my squeaky voice.
yeah, yeah. That that was honestly that was a banger. Like everyone treated that video like it was a banger. And I mean, Dominic got roasted a couple of times.
Oh, that was the best. I love the comments of that video.
Yeah, but at least
I'll actually find that, putting that in the show notes if you guys want to
yeah,
check it out. It's amazing.
at least I mean he has gotten videos over 1K views. But for me personally, it's just I don't know, the algorithm has not been right. I feel like it's something that I might be doing. Probably is because I feel like again, Dominic's been, I'm guessing, doing his tagging really well on his videos and stuff like that, so that's probably why they're doing so well.
Even my thumbnails, jeez.
Yeah, yeah, even just...
No, just like that thumbnail of that Razor video was amazing.
I know. It's
That was
just,
about my favorite video.
it's gold. It's honestly, it's literally gold, and the fact that you got, that was the video that like pretty much blew up on your channel is insane. So
Would love to
yeah,
have a video like that right now, but you know.
yeah, I know, me too, man. I feel you, honestly. For me personally though, it's just been, there's been an insane amount of struggles to get some decent viewing, because, again, I'm happy with a video that's over 100 views, but in reality, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much. But I just feel like I should just keep on doing my own thing, and yeah, we'll see if we can get like a banger on YouTube sometime soon. Dominic, what are you currently struggling with right now with anything with?
Well, as you know, I've been working pretty hard right now. But the thing is that I got a summer job, and I wanted to get a summer job so I can be able to afford keep doing what I want to do for this channel, for my channel and all the content that I produce, and be able to afford giving creators the opportunity to start creating. But it's been kind of cutting into my energy level, and I haven't had the energy that I want to have in the videos, so I just haven't been recording as much videos as I want to. But I think I'm getting better. I'm getting more used to it right now, and I think I've gotten a pattern of how I act and how I will be able to work on what I want to do, as well as that summer job. So it's really finding that pattern that will actually have me creating a lot more content is what I'm struggling with, is just finding that pattern.
Yeah. One thing that I want to add when I started actually talking about like the energy thought up of this, I've also been having pretty like one thing that I try to be aware of, especially when I make videos, like obviously when I make videos, is I want to be sure that I don't ramble on and that I keep the flow of the video moving. So one thing that I've been working on is I recently actually played a really good game.
Wait, hold on. You cut out.
That I decided I wanted to do a review on the on the game. You know, I've done reviews before on my channel with the airsoft sniper video, and
Oh yeah, that video. I remember that video.
on other things as well. Yeah, yeah. Dominic actually was a big factor in why I think that video did as well as it did. It was, you know, pretty high quality, honestly.
Hey, Danny, hold on.
Doing the review and
Hold on, Danny. Time out. You're cutting out, buddy. I think we're just gonna have to end the stream here. So, cause we're like 27 minutes in already, 28. So we're gonna end the podcast here, and next week we're gonna be talking about this more in depth, the content creation stuff. All right?
all right, that's fine. That's cool. Yeah, we did talk about IGTV a lot longer than I thought we would on, but that's cool.
Yeah. So next week, be ready for content creation, and that's what we're gonna talk about all episode. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope you enjoy listening to another podcast once this is done, if you are going to be listening to another podcast. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
All right. I think that was a successful stream. I mean, you only cut out towards the end.
Really, I did.
Yeah, so I mean, it's much better than what it was.